And I appreciate you. It's your boy Zell May. I'm here with the Ebony Moonbeam and the one and only Afro Cummy 765. We already did our intros on Spotify. Go check out the Spotify if you want to watch the uncut version. And we talked about monocles. That's beyond. I don't know what we're talking about. Let's see the intro on this one too.
We may or may
like the touch of velvet, Afro Cummy's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway, R&B in the spotlight. Come what may, midnight groove, let the music play. Afro Cummy taking key bones.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be in a sultry cafe somewhere with my nose full of powder.
Midnight Groove. Well, we are back on YouTube. If anybody want to watch on YouTube, but you can. Twitch,
Powder is crazy.
Tori, this is the YouTube channel. You can't talk.
I swear, if I do not meet Kami's mom before I die, that would be a missed opportunity.
Tori, your mom invited you to cookout.
I mean, she's an old white woman who's been to prison. It is what it is. Shout out to moms, though.
She work at Waffle House?
No, she works in a factory.
Oh,
She's a very hard old woman. No Diddy.
No Diddy cover.
She survived breast cancer, yo. She's ready for anything.
Yeah, she did. She a real one.
So shout out to Spotify. Y'all gotta go watch that. That was hilarious. That whole Spotify section. So if y'all missed that, go watch it.
Don't watch that.
Go watch it and judge your son.
Well, if there's anyone that is perfectly ready to judge me, it's got to be her. Yo, this shit. Listen, if she goes to jail for this, I need Brother Dave to start exonerated. Look at what kind of deceitful debauchery.
That's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Listen.
Mr. Daystar ain't going anywhere, which is unfortunate because I really like Chick's tape.
Yo, as soon as he gets out, though, he can rejoin the clan of Tories maybe, because like if she goes down, it gives him a better case.
The clan of Tories, that's crazy.
Listen.
Yo,
I know this.
You being a
part of a clan is crazy. Yo, half white ass. Talking about clan Tory.
Would it be better if I said tribe? If I hit him with the tribe? There we go.
The tribe of Tories.
The tribe of Tories sounds more racist, though. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like I'm out here trying to load up on some goddamn. Never mind.
Yeah, shut up.
My colonial roots were showing, folks. I apologize.
Even though this is the YouTube version of the show, I will openly admit that if she out here forcing me to get this camera, and she bend over, and I'm suing her too.
Yo, if the shoe was on the other foot, yo,
this is abuse. This man
if it was some female assistant out here forced to shoot some shit while this nigga's just out here throwing his member around,
listen,
we'd be up in arms.
Listen, I would be. This is emotional distress. You can't send me through that.
See, this is the bear argument all over again.
Allegedly,
Tori,
just imagine she like you go over there, you start walking up like, you gotta stay over there. I'm gonna be mad.
I ain't gonna lie, if I ain't hitting, I ain't recording. That's just life, yo. You want me to record? I gotta be in it. I need royalties. I need a cameo.
Let's let the misogynistic go away and let's let Miss Moonbeam tell her.
Yo, yes, cap for the stallion, please.
Oh, I am, because y'all know I'm a hottie. So, allegedly.
Summer approaches.
If she made you record and wouldn't let you do nothing, Ebony, you know how you'll sue too.
I was saying, you wouldn't be on some hater shit. You seen the way that she throw that thing around you, all you can do is record it. You got me fucked up.
Be a little offended that I wasn't asked to join, but
exactly,
it's just meant to be experienced in that form. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna sue you. I don't know if I would have even thought about that. I would just go home like, damn, missed opportunity.
Nah, bro. She got too much money to play me out like that. You got me fucked up.
I just don't see this being a thing. But
Especially after she took down Brother Daystar.
I just don't see this being right. I just don't see this being a thing. I don't believe this personally. Even like outside of loving Meg, I don't believe it.
I believe it, yo.
I believe that she's a freak.
Anime girls are freaky, yo.
I believe that she's a freak.
Girls in the anime.
I do not believe that. I do not believe for a second he forced her. What nigga would feel forced?
I ain't gonna lie.
She's his boss. She signs his paychecks. What the fuck do you mean?
Listen, it's power dynamics.
Exactly.
This is a strong power dynamic that this woman is in charge of this man.
That's what I'm saying. She got a legion of blind followers that sent a poor Canadian man to the American judicial system.
I mean, you know how
I'm not entertaining the patriarchy.
Man, this man had to pay his rent off. He had to pay his rent. You ain't getting no
man. Hell no.
Damn Skippy, man.
He was trapped inside a moving vehicle in a foreign country while she had sex with a woman.
And didn't even tag him in. Cold fucking.
I gotta be careful with what I say because I don't want to potentially victim blame or whatever.
Yeah,
say what I say on everything else, innocent until proven guilty, and this is allegedly. And
it is allegedly.
I don't believe
I'm just saying that I would be upset if this happened to me.
This is a civil suit and not a criminal suit. Let's be honest.
He ain't gonna get no money.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. If he lied, I will be your cameraman.
Yo, preach.
I will.
If he's not lying.
I will be cameraman. If he lying, I'm gonna be upset. So I got. If he telling the truth, I gotta sue you. So you don't want me to.
I feel like I'm gonna try and work the anime angle and get in there for the one night stand with Meg, yo. If I get in there for the one time for the.
In cosplay.
I'll dress up as Senor Pink in a second. Knock that shit down. With the binky and all, yo.
With the binky and all. Yo, that's another cosplay. Yo. That and Frankie.
Tori, I got a question. By the way, go back and watch Spotify. Go back and watch Spotify. Tori, would you, if she required you to put monocle on, would you do it?
Yo, that'd be the deal breaker. Listen, I stand on business always. Fuck no. I ain't wearing no goddamn monocle. Never.
Putting on a monocle, but he's willing to put a rope around his neck in the closet in a coon outfit. Like, make it.
No, the coon outfit is crazy. Maybe a little bit of makeup. Maybe a little bit of.
He said the straw hat and the overalls with no shirt, with the piece of wheat sticking out his. And then he said he would pull out some cotton. Like this, you're wild. But you won't put on a monocle?
I ain't wearing no fucking monocle, bro. I ain't wearing no goddamn monocle. Listen, even if Riley Reid pulled up and was like, yo, the monocle game. I'm like, fuck no.
Bro, I'm done.
I don't rock with monocles, yo. It is what it is.
I just don't understand what your beef is with monocles.
There's certain
like,
shit
what
you can't
character
compromise.
rubbed you the wrong way when you were a kid that had a monocle?
There's just certain shit in life that you come across that you're not willing to brook an argument with. Monocles are one of those things for me. It's monocle K all day.
I'm gonna just randomly, when I get my monocle, I'm gonna just randomly send you pictures of me in different styles.
As long as you gotta remember though, as long as you wear a monocle, we ain't cool. Ain't no and
I'm aware when I get it.
The op with the monocle on. You're the op that whole episode.
I'm the op the whole episode. I'm the op anyway, supposedly.
No, we have a very good dynamic. We're more of a tag team. We're more of a tag team, but we can be ops. We can have a whole wrestling moment if you show up with a monocle. That's nasty work, yo. Listen. The boy loves smut. I can handle monocles. No. Okay. We've all got our. I can handle all the homoerotic stuff you want to throw out there, but monocles?
You draw the line at monocles.
I draw the line at monocles, god damn it.
That is.
You got to think, monocles are the enemy of degeneracy.
No, it's not.
Niggas ain't out here doing degenerate shit in monocles.
Evil niggas wear monocles all the time.
No, but listen, degeneracy isn't always evil.
Sherlock Holmes wearing a monocle.
I was gonna say Sherlock Holmes definitely rocks a monocle.
He hate debauchery.
No, he's a false flagger though. He hates debauchery, but then he's addicted to opium and fucking all kinds of shit. So it don't even. What are we talking about?
True.
So they're still praying at the same church.
I can't wait to get. You know what? Let me go on Amazon right now and order my
monocle.
Yo,
I'm telling you, I don't fuck with monocles, Moonbeam.
I'm gonna order it right now, and I'm gonna get them in different
That's
colors.
The enemy of alliteration.
That's my like I get my nose rings. I'm gonna get one in gold and silver.
I hope that you get small
this
little.
This one has a chain.
I hope your eyes sink in. No, listen, it's got to be one single thing. Listen, nothing but the circle and maybe a chain at most. But it's got to be like a pocket chain, though.
No, it's a pocket chain. They got them in multiple different ways. Oh, I like these.
It's fuck monocles still, though. But if you're gonna be the opposite,
they got one in tortoise shell. That's real bougie.
Or if you do they got the evilest monocles. And I see you niggas out there. You niggas with the mother of pearl monocles, nasty niggas, and not in a good way.
Let me Google a mother of pearl monocle, because that's bougie, just the way I like it.
That's nasty work. Don't do that. There ain't nothing good come from a nigga with a mother of pearl monocle. I promise you, nothing at all.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's not a nigga that you can break bread with.
Where have you seen a mother of pearl monocle?
Hey, the world. Listen, this is America. God damn it! You never know what you're gonna see. But I tell you one thing.
I feel like that needs to be custom made.
When I see a monocle, I don't fuck with it.
Yo, so let's get. So Tupac and Tate is threatening to sue Drake over diss track featuring AI generated Tupac voice. How we feel?
That nigga got money. Just pay the licensing fee. God damn it! The Tupac estate can't be too. I don't know how crazy y'all think the Tupac estate is. You think we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars? Because I don't know, honestly.
I know Marvin Gaye don't play about nobody. They suing everybody. They get their bread.
Yeah, but fucking that's like the Michael Jackson estate though. When you out here owning half of fucking the music industry and niggas didn't even know. Which Drake, low-key, I've been down a few rabbit holes. That nigga. The nigga might be comparing himself to Mike Jackson.
Let's be honest. Drake is not a Michael Jackson. We gotta get that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be.
Hey, listen, yo, $400 million deal, possible stocks in the company that owns.
Tori. The Drake got as much as Eminem in terms of popularity. Eminem did a Michael Jackson diss on his song, and Michael Jackson bought his masters.
That is true. He bought it, but here's the thing: Interscope is still fucking. Interscope's owned by UMG. UMG paid Drake $400 million, which is not a small chunk of change in any. And to think that couldn't have came with some sort of options inside the company. Think if Drake really is getting a piece of all these niggas' masters, and that's why they're mad.
Well, technically, Kendrick and J. Cole on their own.
Well, now they do. Now they do.
Talking about the catalog, they might own the catalog.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you ain't gonna tell me TDE, which is a subsidiary of Universal Music Group, they didn't just give up everything from the last fucking decade and a half of Kendrick. There ain't no way.
I did look it up. Kendrick is no longer.
Yeah, he left TDE after fucking. But he's still on
too. He left.
No, because he's on Interscope, yo. He's on Interscope, which is owned by Universal.
I thought he got off Interscope, didn't he?
No, he's still on. He got off of TDE. Now he's an Interscope artist. Interscope is still owned by Universal, though.
Well, technically, UMG own everything. They say
exactly.
Yeah, they really do.
They send me copyright every week. I'm like, you don't even own this song.
Nigga,
they try to own the song that my company own. I'm like, you don't own this shit. So we had a fight and I got it back. Don't worry about that. But listen, overall 99 Media own this, dog. We got the copyright and everything. You know what I'm saying?
No, that synth beat sounded like something in a fucking folk album that we got the rights to from fucking 1943.
But Kendrick Lamar said it's not a record label, so I guess he's not considered under Universal because PG Lang is not a record label.
Yo,
but
it's a media company. That's why he's doing South Park with it. It's a media company.
Man, fuck that. We all know Lucian Grange out here pulling strings.
Kanye be calling Lucian Grange's name every second. That joke.
Yo, Kanye hates Lucian with a passion. He's like, fuck that British nigga. Lucian Grange ain't even got a fucking neck, though. I saw that nigga for the first time the other day. I was like, this is a British nigga with no neck.
Ridiculous.
Not all. But all the money.
Is ridiculous for this.
The nigga
like,
got
why?
all the money.
Why? Why?
What?
This something Tory would do.
Why is he going to a con and show Tucker and his daughter is the dog girl?
That's gang shit.
Honestly, it would be fire though. Like he would get a lot of pictures, but still, it's
listen.
important.
If I ever have children, and God forbid I end up with a daughter. Yeah, but if I end up with a daughter, we're right. That's the first cosplay. Most definitely. Get in this dog suit, goddammit. Show you how the world works, but don't you be a fucking furry. Don't play that shit.
Wait, you can't put stipulations after you put her in a dog suit. She's
no, listen, I draw the line at furries and monocles, goddammit.
Furry daughter,
furries and monocles. Yeah, well, listen, she can pick one or the other, goddammit. You can either fucking be a furry and you can only show up on holidays, or you can wear a fucking monocle and you have to leave forever.
Wait, so monocle is worse than being a furry now? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like that. Yo, those are the crazy dogs.
Wait, they spent $20,000 on a realistic dog.
Y'all haven't seen this?
Fulfill his dream of being an animal. No, I ain't
you didn't see this? You're on the wrong. I was gonna say you're on the wrong part of the internet, Moonbeam. This was a big thing because this shit fucking. But his legs have to get tired because they're locked in on that position, though. It's weird.
Why do you want to be a dog, though?
Yo, listen. Listen, he was born in the wrong body, yo. I've heard plenty.
He identifies as a dog.
He identifies as a dog.
Hey, listen, we don't shame.
I get pretending.
Shout out to him. I identify as a dog from time to time too.
Woof.
I just ain't got $20K to drop on a suit because I ain't no fucking furry.
If you had $20K, would you use it on this suit or would you use it on something else?
Listen, if I ever ended up in a furry
please
suit,
tell me that's not him.
That is him. Tell
me that's not him.
Yeah.
Oh no, you have to play this. Oh my god.
This might be the kink. I think his girlfriend got the kinks though. I think he might be.
Definitely. Look, she is cheesy, hard as fuck.
She's like, yeah. You can see the way he hits that doggy style.
It's the
Tori, this is not.
There's a literal dog on the screen. What are you talking about?
Why is this not?
Do women like choke collars? Yes, I wore one as Foxy.
Hey yo.
See, she's enjoying this way too much.
No. She's telling this nigga to roll over. She got this nigga out here tricking for treats.
How is he that small though?
I don't want to say that. Let's go get us a trouble if I say what I want to say.
Is it what I think you're saying? What I need to say?
Yeah, shout out to the people.
Because he can't be like 6'5".
No, he's not.
No. He is definitely an Asian man.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to go.
Be careful. Are you good?
Tori said it for me. Oh, goodness. And that joke might
like he has
like crazy. I better be good. But yeah, he rolling around like a dog and shit.
I'm baffled.
A dog's life for him.
I wonder if he sleeps on like the edge of the bed in it.
From cobras to dogs. This is the world we're living in, folks.
Yep.
Yo, by the way, watch this.
COVID gave us way too much time on our hands. That's what it did. It's all fun and game until one comes into heat. Okay, and so right. Okay, and so then here comes another question. If you decide that he wants to get busy in the suit,
There's a slot for that, definitely. There's probably a slot for that. You'd have to think so. Look at that fur.
Yeah, but then like, does that classify as like, you know?
Have you never seen?
You just come to slide out. You got.
I don't know if you're familiar with the anatomy of dogs, but I think that'd just be closer to.
But I'm saying, like, the act of doing it while you're in the dog suit. I don't know. That's
not interspecies erotica. I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Right, can't move.
No, that wouldn't constitute interspecies erotica.
I wonder if he like pants too, like a dog when he does it. Like,
yeah, he did, but
I don't know.
I wonder how the ventilation is in that suit, though. I bet it's.
I feel like he has to be hot. He can't live in Florida.
Yeah, I would say. Most regular people can't live in Florida.
Shut the hell up! You gonna stop giving my state too much?
Listen, you do it. You guys do it to yourselves.
We don't. The news just likes to glorify Florida man. That's it.
Listen, if y'all wasn't listen, there are plenty of other states over here. We got nice lax gun laws too, but we're not out here fucking shooting up crocodile and biting off the neighbors' faces.
Well, I was an alligator in a Wendy's drive-thru when I was on the news. I was looking. I was like,
alligator's delicious, though. Shout out to alligators.
They threw a live alligator at this woman in the Wendy's drive-thru. I was in Orlando when they happened. That was crazy.
See?
They're just gators.
No, listen. I don't listen. I don't want to hate on all of Florida because shout out to Miami always. I see you, Primo Cologne. What's going on?
Orlando, a monkey stole my hat too. Still.
Yeah, see.
Okay, now
but Orlando's getting into the.
I went to Orlando. I love Orlando.
You think just because there's the theme parks out there, you think it's somewhat civilized, but
Orlando's always had gators too. I would say that Orlando has more gators than like my city. They always have like crazy.
Are you allowed to kill the gators though? Like,
I believe you are if like as like self-defense, but like if there's one just like in your
kill an alligator and eat it.
Yeah, like if you're no, you're
supposed how niggas out here.
And if they can catch it, depending on how big it is too, like if it's way too big to like put back in the wild, they may like euthanize it. I think.
Somebody threw a crocodile
I just eat that.
Florida man on drugs kills imaginary friend and turns himself in. I would do that.
That's harmless. That's harmless.
Is extremely close to you.
Yeah, but that's a harmless Florida man though. They're not all like that. Some niggas
I'll be that news. This how I know Florida's crazy because I do a whole shit called Florida's crazy.
Shit, I know Florida's fucking crazy.
I'll kiss the guys and the beautiful women and everybody. I'll just give you a big fat kiss.
Yo, see that's the kind of Florida man I think of. Yo, out here tranquilizing and assaulting the alligators. No fucking one.
The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx and all of Florida, and every other day, if not every day.
Wait, golf cart driving Florida man tries to blow up neighbor's chickens with homemade whiskey bomb during dispute over BB gun. You know what? I feel like this is valid. I feel like what happened. Actually, I remember this. But I feel like it was the chickens were getting on his the chickens were pissing him off, and so he was hitting them with the BB gun, and like then he took the BB gun from him or something, I think, and then he got mad and was like,
blow up the chicken.
No, then he was like, no, yes.
Yeah, I was then he was like,
but see, y'all say that and y'all think that's weird. Like by my job on the other side of my building, there is like a fence and there is a guy that has like chickens and roosters and just like randomly I'll be getting out. It'll be 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I live in the Midwest. There are farms everywhere.
They're fucking annoying.
The chickens, I have never thought about bumming the chickens.
They're annoying.
I've lived next to roosters many a time, and I've never thought about fucking blowing one up.
In the country where you expect that, like you don't want to deal with that shit in the city.
No, I know niggas that got chickens in the goddamn tote in the hood.
I get proven right about this assessment now.
is not that bad. Y'all not gonna give Florida.
Y'all niggas are almost like Texas, where we can low key annex y'all off, and like we might get better insurance.
Do you know how great we would appreciate? Like we would love that.
Y'all say that. No, y'all say that now because
if you send us away. But if you
send
us away, y'all have to keep DeSantis. If you send us away,
no, y'all gonna get DeSantis. He gonna turn this to Cuba.
No, we can't.
I was gonna say that's just gonna be the Cuban Missile Crisis all over again.
But if you send us away, and then we're no
the
longer
Dominicans are coming in, yo.
Then we can't. But then we can take out DeSantis. So.
Yo, listen. There's gonna be a Dominican nigga with a machete that pulls up on Ron DeSantis and gets him the fuck up out of there.
Third, but I'm giving
Jason Voorhees machetes his ass.
New York second. New York is a wild.
I am the senator now. I am the governor now.
But listen, Texas is third because Texas got little bitty Mexican kids robbing kids.
But niggas don't. Texas is just too big. It's like, what the fuck y'all need all that space for? You're almost as big as California, God. What the fuck you need all this space for?
But you know that if you Google, like, Florida isn't even in major for like the serial killers and stuff like that, like major actual crime.
No, but y'all got a port, so you get but y'all got international crime though, because it's a port. It's a port, yo. You got international crime to deal with.
Niggas be killing each other. Jackson.
You're just really trying to.
I'm just being honest. Listen. I'm just telling you the ways that I'm
gonna start Googling Indiana facts.
There's some horrible ones. Yo, nigga, we was not about. Listen, we didn't start letting the gays get married until it ain't even been a decade yet.
The gays.
So listen. I'm just being honest.
Police murders.
It's up there with the blacks. That's wild.
You gonna see police murders and dug in graves in front of police stations.
I was about to say, listen.
Police just murder people.
You ever driven by an actual Ku Klux Klan meeting hall? I have.
Actually, I have as well.
Well, that's a lot more dangerous for you.
Right,
though.
I'm in Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Florida. So, well, I don't know.
I'm in Mississippi, so that shit like.
Yeah, having to deal with the Klan and alligators is a bit of nonsense.
Okay, hold on a second, because BMT just said something like that. Let me explain this, because people think this is so crazy when they see videos online that Floridians have. First off, we don't have cookouts, whatever, but we do throw like parties or whatever. Let me tell you why. First off, hurricane season in Florida isn't always as crazy as people think it is. So, like, when you see a nigga out in Florida dancing in the rain. Yeah, but when you see people, we do that like to prepare. But if you see
Waffle House don't close,
like dancing in the rain, the last like 3 hurricanes we had, I didn't even lose power. And back when I used to drink, I was able to make it to the liquor store. But that's why what we do is like during a hurricane, you stock up on water. You fill up your tank, you stock up on water, and then you stock up on crabs because you need a seafood boil, and then liquor because you're gonna be in the house. And
why you want to be dehydrated when there's fucking alligators on fucking in the water?
I said water. You need water. What are you talking
about?
Yeah,
but I'm saying once shit starts flooding, and now the alligators have a lot more movement. Fucking, you out here trying to fucking take the laundry in off the line, and next thing you know, you're fucking getting in a
taking laundry off the line. Like, where do you think we are? Like, what are you talking about? I have a washing machine and a dryer in my home. Talking about taking it off the line. First off, and they would have took it off the line before the hurricane hit. Like, just random. You watch too many movies. You watch way too many movies.
I'm just saying, man.
Disney's parking is big though.
But to be fair, I'm kind of offended by this because in Mississippi you do have hurricanes and cookouts in Mississippi.
See, we get tornadoes. There's a difference.
We get horrible hurricanes. And we get tornadoes. We get hurricanes.
Tornado. Listen, there was a tornado. Like, I did a podcast during a tornado not too long ago. Took out a Burger King though.
So you remember I did one too in the power.
At least it took out one of the shitty fast food restaurants.
I said, I've driven across town to the liquor store that I knew was going to be open during a hurricane, and it was.
Tori, you remember I did a show during a hurricane at the time? In the power when I happened to the show.
Yeah.
Listen, we got tornado, hurricane, we got all the Katrina destroyed.
Yeah, Mississippi, but
listen, see Katrina and stuff like that. Like that hit places But the average hurricane, we have a like. People are like, "Oh, it's hurricane season." Hurricane season doesn't, at least in Jacksonville, because I'm in Northeast Florida, so we don't get hit by that stuff as much.
Y'all don't get Mississippi. By the time you get it,
she lives in fancy Florida.
And it blow everything and kill everybody. I'm like, what the?
Jacksonville ain't fancy Florida.
Niggas, there ain't no pink flamingos in your neighborhood, is there?
No, that's Miami.
See, ain't no fucking flamingos in there. So you know.
That's why I said we're not fancy Florida. You're fancy Florida when you have flamingos.
No, that's not fancy. That's good down home. Goddamn. Ain't nothing wrong with good pink flamingo in the. There ain't nothing fancy about a fucking flamingo.
You're doing something right when you can walk down the street with palm trees and flamingos.
Hey, we gotta find out.
You know the cost of living in Miami compared to Jacksonville.
The cost of living in Miami is ridiculous. I hate everybody in Miami when I saw that.
But think about all the hoes.
Miami is like half. Basically, it's like South.
My bad. All the 304s. Think about all them 304s.
South Beach and then the hood. That's Miami.
Listen, my sister. Unless you live in Miramar, shout out where the rich people stay. Shout out to my sister. She lives in Miramar,
they do stay in Miramar.
I love that. I met Dan Lebertard at Walmart. She was cool. I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie. You catch me in Florida. We all know I'm only there for one reason.
The drugs.
That's a goddamn fact.
Gonna be up here
because the opioid crisis here in Florida is real.
That's just because y'all are Florida niggas that don't believe in buying test kits. That's called being unprepared.
But like I said, whenever you want to get help,
I ain't going to goddamn Arizona
to take you to when you're ready.
After
you do the most here in Florida, I will gladly take you to the rehab I know of.
What the Rock saying?
Ready to go back?
You know what they say, yo? Quitters never win.
Quitters never win. You can.
That's what they say.
Just pick up something else.
No, it's too much time.
I quit alcohol and now I'm addicted to smut and vapes and Red Bulls. And spending money, but I've always had that problem.
Shout out to spending money.
Do you know that the average person that has, if you have an addictive personality, you most like if you're an alcoholic, most likely you also have a borderline gambling problem, and you also have a borderline spending problem.
Yeah, but see, I don't drink and I don't gamble, either one. Except the closest I get to gambling is maybe a gotcha game, but that ain't nothing too crazy as long as we're not talking about Bleach Brave Souls or nothing. But I've curbed my Brave Souls habit.
Brave Souls are still I tell you.
I spent a lot of, I ain't gonna lie though, I didn't spend a lot of money in fucking Bleach Brave Souls. I didn't spend a lot of fucking money in Bleach Brave Souls.
I'm not spending no money in Brave Souls.
Now go home and smoke some more.
Some crack.
Shout out to the Rock.
I ain't never been a fan of freebasing though. I'm sorry, Rocky.
Not the freebasing.
I can't do it, yo. That's doing a lot. There's just something elegant. There's something elegant about a long nail or a nice little random teaspoon, and like the old school teaspoon. Any nigga out here doing actual teaspoon measurement, teaspoon. Shout out to them. Get in contact with me.
Shout out to them.
out of all the places in Florida, I probably spent the least amount of time in the major cities. It would be Jacksonville, and half my like I got 50 family members in Jacksonville. That's why.
And see, you should come. Let's go party.
Let's go party.
Let's hang out. Let's go to the beach.
No, man, you can't go to fucking Florida and not bump around a little bit though.
What? Yes, you can.
Don't nobody want to go to Florida. Listen, you think somebody wants to go to Florida and not do cocaine? That is crazy.
Oh, you some 304?
Yo, 304.
No, you want to know what's funny is when I see those posts about if you were in a bathroom or your friend came over and they just decided to do a line.
I've definitely been an ambush liner.
I just feel like so many people don't understand how many people out there actually do coke. It's a
whole fucking lot. It's a whole
and you don't even know it. First off, do you know if you only know how many people lace their blunt every now and again? I would be lying if I ain't said I ain't had a friend.
I ain't never been.
Sure. Like I'm going into the club, like sure, but I am like straight up buying it and shit? No, but I guarantee you,
see, that's when it gets dicey.
7 out of 10 people. I feel like 7 out of 10 people.
Because you're always, but here's the thing: you're always going to be that crazy look if you're the guy with the 8-ball in your pocket. It's always going to happen.
Yeah, you're gonna get the crazy looks, and you deserve the crazy looks. That's a little.
But
too much.
do you know what diffuses the crazy look? A super niche little spoon, icebreaker. They're like that little spoon, so cool.
No, but you know what? But if I see that, I feel like you're more of the problem than the person with the 8-ball, because I feel like the person with the 8-ball is planning on selling and doing other things. You got the spoon, like you got the kit. It's like when you see weed smokers, like you're not a real weed smoker unless you got your own grinder, you got your tray, like you got all the extra accoutrements,
like that.
Yeah, like all of that. Like I got all of that shit or whatever. If you just buy like weed and then blunts, like you're not a real pothead to me. If you got everything, you got all the little different things. You got like 4 different pipes. You got a pen. You got a grinder. You got like 3 grinders. You got lighters.
Buy a kitchen grinder though, folks. Don't buy actual like weed grinders.
They're
kitchen
so
grinders.
trash.
Get bigger bang for your buck for an actual kitchen grinder.
They actually piss me off.
But
I feel like
the spoon is the icebreaker. Because listen, you'd be surprised how many people, and listen, this is not a flex, this is a fact. You'd be surprised how many people would not, they look at it differently if you got the little spoon as opposed to like, I've got a razor blade and like a half a kilo on the table. Like, there's different.
Well, I think that you have to. I think you're more willing. I think you're more likely to get people more interested in trying it if you had the cool little spoon. Than like
I've definitely turned people on for the first time. Thankfully, none that I know of. If there's anybody out there just like hot railing fucking lines because you got a key bump at a party once, get yourself together.
I'm sorry. No, I thought you were going to say, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. No, because that would be a lie. I don't force anybody to do anything. Listen, and there's in no world where people just willy-nilly want to give you free drugs. Listen, in my 32 years of life, that's never happened. No, I take that back. I've definitely had some free drugs before, but not. I was about to say, those aren't regular. Those aren't regular everyday people.
Every time I've tried
they are far and few between.
I lived a different life. Every time I've tried it in the past, I did not buy it.
Anyone who legitimately gives you free drugs either wants to be your friend or they want to goddamn hook you on it.
They were already my friend.
Oh, we'll see. There's camaraderie and contraband.
No, it would just be like random. It's like we're meeting up to go have drinks, and she'd be like, "You want a bump?" And I'm like, "Sure."
I know 100%.
Sure. Like, but this is like I said. This was back when I still drank. I'm sober, people. I only smoke legal marijuana. Let me let y'all know.
Listen, I used to be a goddamn Olympian. I used to you catch me and you'd be like, this nigga in the library. What, goddamn, doing lines off of textbooks, enjoying life.
Read your textbooks, Tori. God.
I'd read them. I'd read them thoroughly as soon as I was done with that line. You ever read a book? You ever read a book on illicit substances?
Have you just read a book on drugs? Period. Like,
yeah. Listen, as I got older, because you know the latter half of the Harry Potter series, I was a little older and starting to get into my druggish years. I finished the Half-Blood Prince. I finished the Half-Blood Prince in one night, almost, after standing outside for fucking hours in front of a Barnes and Noble. But it was an intense night. First time I ever got a crazy nosebleed.
In 5 hours.
That's intense.
I was on a trip to Atlanta, and I was
really excited about getting the book, though.
I really loved Harry Potter back in the day. I loved to read.
Half-Blood Prince was peak for me. That's still peak.
Half-Blood Prince was great.
There's just something different about it. That's why it's casual conversations, folks, because you can go from cocaine to wizards like that.
No, but I
think content.
You know what? That's one thing that I do. You know, now that I've gotten sober, it's like there are certain things that I feel like I should have tried when I wasn't like sober, And I'm mad because I'm like, I'll never get to do this. I'll never get to do that. Like, I'll never get to be drunk as a skunk at Mardi Gras. And now I just got to show my tits just because. And I don't get to use the excuse that I'm drunk.
It's more endearing when you know they're not drunk, though.
Do you know how great of a content creator I would be right now if I just did, like, drink content? Like, there's this girl I follow.
I don't know. There's a fine line.
That would be my life.
You end up like Neon or Jack Doherty or something. That's a lot of money, but not a lot of anything else. Alcohol takes away the substance after a while. That's the problem with it. I don't feel like you get the
when you think about it, if I was already an alcoholic to begin with, like, it's not like much was going to change. At some point, I was probably going to end up quitting because then I would have went to rehab and got sober like I did anyway. But at least I would have made a lot of money in the process.
True.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of glad I wasn't. If I was rich young, it'd been the world been.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I already.
Man.
Because I wasn't even. Listen, you can do so much with nothing that fucking you add real money to the situation. Fucking different story. I don't know if it would have just been like little rails on fucking textbooks if there was actually money behind it, and I wasn't.
I'd be arrested every day just for racing random motherfuckers on the side of the street just for no damn street. Just because I could. No. Like, if a car wreck, I just get a new one. What the fuck? Especially when
I feel like if I was rich, I would have already like unalived someone.
Yeah,
you think you'll get away with it?
No, I think there'd be a better.
Yeah, because I would have got away with it.
There'd have been a better chance of me dying than somebody else. I feel like.
I agree with that.
That too. That too. Because I would just be doing stupid shit. Like I would just be doing dumb shit.
They'd have been like, y'all hear what happened to him, man? This motherfucker, goddamn, blew down half a kilo, ordered 37 hookers, and wound up goddamn hung from the goddamn balcony of the goddamn Hero. You'd have never known it happened. Accidental.
Where do you come up with this shit? that just flowed out like natural word vomit. That was crazy.
That's life, yo.
Zelmay off the lines would be in hyper mode, helping everyone at Mach 5 speed.
I was gonna say, there's nothing like a good guy on blow. He out here fucking checking the neighbor's mail, going to walk their dogs for him and shit.
Feeding the homeless. He'd be doing everything.
I was gonna say, this nigga over here, changing old ladies' curtains and shit.
Be like, Marshawn Lynch got to having turkeys. I was
gonna say, nigga out here beating people's blood.
Still walking around the street just giving people turkey.
Shout out to all, but listen, you want to know one person that you never expect to be doing the blow crazy that is the Asian dude that owns the laundromat? I see you. I know how you get down. I just want you to know that. I respect it.
He gonna be a fan of the show next. He's like, I know you.
Right. He'd be like, he was talking about me.
That's how you get
Hello,
it. You
ma'am. You need help with your W-2?
That's it.
For your child.
Listen, life is. Shout out to this though. Airline would not have pay automatic refunds for canceled delayed flights and lost bags. Let's go. I've lost $274. This is a horrible story.
Let's hear
terrible. They don't give them. Thank God we get refunds, Tor. Tor don't go on planes though. Shout out to Tor.
Yeah, as I say, I don't fuck with flying all like that. I'm a road trip ass nigga.
They cancel your flight, bro, and you had to pay. They like you can't get your money back. I used to be so hurt.
I've never been on a flight where my flight got canceled. And
she said she ain't flying Spirit, nigga.
That part.
That was Southwest. That's why we don't fly.
I have never flown Spirit a day in my life.
Ain't nobody flying Spirit.
I'm a Delta girl.
Get on Delta with that 5.
I am a Delta girl.
Southwest. Yep, that's how you know she bougie. She got Delta Blue.
Hey, blame my moms and pops.
But I'm happy because this actually go into like delayed flights too, where they be like, hey, you gotta pay an extra fine, and it goes with the lost bags, which fortunately I never lost my bag, but my friend did. It was terrible.
Yeah,
that bag got sent to Michigan, dog.
That's another reason I don't fuck with flying. Because I lose my luggage. That's just bad news. You ain't got to worry about that in goddamn road trip. Fucking what? Keep your trunk locked, motherfucker.
But the last story we got is Bill Haney and Ryan Garcia tour. Bless you.
Thank you.
The last story we got is Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia. How do we feel? I know.
That nigga trolled us. That nigga trolled us. He made every one of us think that he was. Listen, when that nigga started playing Coco Melon at the presser, that's when I knew he was bullshitting. That's when I really knew that he was trolling. And then he got in there and beat that nigga's ass. It didn't matter if he was wearing all white. He dropped a music video yesterday. So I don't even know if he was trolling now that I'm thinking about it, because it's fucking ridiculous. But he definitely had us thinking that he wasn't taking this fight seriously, and low-key he wasn't, because he didn't make weight. Nigga, you could be the champ right now. Fucking, if you'd have just lost 4 more pounds, maybe. But
he said he ain't going. He said he ain't staying in 140, so he would have had to give up the belt anyway.
But still, sometimes you want to just win it one time to the one time, don't you think?
He never been a champion, so it would be.
I was gonna say, wouldn't it? Because he could have cut that. Listen, regardless what anyone says, this nigga, I believe he was drinking. We watched him drink a beer on the fucking stage. Some people, it was water, and then it did. But listen, that nigga came in 4 pounds over, fucking took the fight, won the fight, doesn't get the belt. Now he thinks he wants fucking Tank again. He doesn't.
I don't think he can get Tank again because he's going to 147. Tank is not going up to 147. He should go to 147. I don't know why Tank won't.
I was gonna say, I don't see why Tank couldn't fight at 147. That's not.
I don't think he won't. I think he might be the only people that's kind of scare him is at 147.
Yeah, there's a lot of niggas. They built just enough differently to where fucking because Tank ain't got the greatest reach in the game. But
I'm telling you, 140, 136, he dominated easy.
Yeah, he's a big nigga for that weight range.
Once you go to 147, you got boots in his.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And I think Tank can beat them, but it ain't gonna be. He got to work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be him just sitting niggas down in the third like he has been.
Yeah, 140, 136, he's sleeping people. He even to a point that people complain about him giving 3 pounds. Listen, he made because Ryan Garcia, big boy, he made him do a rehydration clause to fight him. Yeah, I ain't gonna fight you in no full strength.
Yeah, he was like, nigga, you gotta wait. You can't listen. We still gonna have to. You can't do that shit where you show up, make weight, and then the day of the fight you show up fucking 5 pounds heavier because you done fucking. You know how it goes.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know what a rehydration clause is, so they don't think like, oh, he had rehydration, but he had 3 pounds over him. A rehydration clause is way worse than having 3 pounds gain of it. You be so weak. Matter of fact, I have barely seen anybody win a rehydration clause fight. It barely ever happens.
They do it for the money.
Yeah, because you be
it's
so
not,
drained.
It's not trying to get a win, yo. It's not even, which is super fucking dangerous, though, yo. That's one thing I'll never understand. Why do we put anyone in combat sports? Just the whole. I understand why weight cutting to a certain extent. People being in good shape.
Weight cutting too. Because these people are not 140 pounds, 136. They're
like most of these motherfuckers walk around 160, 170. Fucking like
why?
They're losing egregious amounts of weight just to be big in that weight class.
And then try to get it back. Because I promise you, Devin Haney, Tank, and Ryan is probably walking around 160.
Easily.
Because they 5.
You're not gonna tell me why. There's no way that fucking Ryan Garcia walks right. Listen, at the lowest, he is not walking around below fucking 155, 160. I refuse to believe that.
Yeah,
just him walking around weight. He's easily walking around at that.
A 5'10" man ain't walking around no 140 pounds.
By
the way, after this fight, we had one question. Andrew Broner asked it for us, Tor. He asked the question.
Hold on. Nah. Anybody seen Bill? Where the f*** Bill at? Bill! What? Nah. We know where Devin at. Devin probably trying to get his thoughts together and shit. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. What the f*** Bill?
That nigga daddy going through it.
Bill!
Yo, his daddy literally like named him the greatest fighter of all time.
Yo, I was gonna say he talked so much shit about his son. I mean, listen, that's what he was supposed to do. Your pops is supposed to hype you up. But goddamn, if he didn't go to bat on every media outlet that would fucking have him, only for you to get your ass beat by that little nigga. For real, for real.
Like, don't want to see my son. Shakira don't want to see my son.
Listen, I don't know what it was, nigga. At round 7, fucking Ryan Garcia started doing this crazy fucking, these hook combos, these wild ass hooking combos. The fucking Devin Haney had no answer for whatsoever. Just letting this nigga fucking hook him up like he was at Diddy's party and stayed out too late.
By the way, for people that fight Ryan, the one thing you had, that's why I think Shakira have a hard time too. It happened in the Tank fight. You hit him hard and he just lose it for like 2 minutes. Cause he will pound it on Tank when Tank. You remember when Tank knocked him down in the first round?
Hey, he held on to
he
that.
He got up and just unlocked on Tank. He just started swinging like a crazy person. Tank survived that 2 minutes, and Ryan gassed out.
He didn't have nothing else for him.
But if you hit him,
that nigga hit the fight or flight, and then he fought, but he blew the budget and didn't get it done.
But in the 6th round, that's when Devin Haney caught him with a punch straight, and he started beating his chest like that.
Yeah.
When he started doing that.
But when that nigga was talking to his dad in the like, nigga, box, please. I hate a boxer that's out here trying to talk to his corner man, and we're still in the fight. Wait till you go to the corner, nigga.
I actually figured out why he did that, because he promised before the fight that he gonna tell his daddy to throw in the white towel because I'm gonna hurt him. So he said he punched him, knocked him down, and then start talking to that. I'm gonna hurt your son if you don't quit. So he promised he was gonna do it. So I understand. Once I heard the promise,
man, fuck that, yo. Just fight, nigga.
If I say I'm gonna do it,
I'm just trying to see niggas fight. I ain't trying. Listen, if I want Witty
Banner, wasn't gonna let him knock him out anyway.
Listen, if I want Witty Banner, I will watch wrestling. Okay, I'm watching boxing. I don't give a fuck what you niggas got to say. I'm trying to see you niggas punch each other.
Tori, the referee, wasn't gonna let Devin fall. He was holding him like he's his son.
Hey, I ain't never seen nobody. Listen, he shaved him a couple times. He was like, I ain't trying to count this. I don't know what it was, but it was kind of fucked up.
He took him a punch
because anytime that fucking Ryan would go for the clinch, he would be on that shit. He was not letting Ryan clinch at all. He was breaking that shit up quick. But fucking, he was letting Devin hold on for dear life.
Ryan punched him. He didn't even give him a warning. He just took a point away.
I was gonna say, straight took the point. Unclean break, yo. Listen, you can't hit him on the way out. That's not how this works. But that's what I said. There was no fucking warning or nothing. But I think, low key, when he lost that point, that's when that fucking hook game started, yo. He lost that point and just started. I was gonna say he lost that point and got pissed off and just started fucking. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know Brian Garcia had a hook game like that.
Oh, he got probably the next. He got the best left hook in boxing.
Nigga, I can tell, dude. Like I said, I was not expecting. I had a Shaq moment. I was like, I was unfamiliar with your game, Mr. Garcia. I'm not gonna lie, because that nigga was in there hooking shit up like a goddamn wrecker. But he played it, yo. We thought this nigga was crazy. Fucking, he wasn't finna. He was goddamn out here losing it, and really, this nigga he was playing 4D chess, yo.
Shout out Shad Khan for coming out to AEW to save the company from his son.
Oh my God, they're at fucking Daly's place. Let's not fucking talk about this. This nigga had to run back home to mommy because he can't fill out an actual fucking arena. Let's go back to Daly's place, Dad. I want to go back to Jacksonville.
Well, it's been scheduled because I've seen the advertisement.
It's been scheduled because that nigga can't do a number on fucking TV with all the money in the world.
Let's not get crazy.
Nigga, Forbes out here still lying to people, gonna tell me fucking AEW's worth $2 billion. Shut the fuck up. Shad Khan knows. Listen, Shad Khan knows more than anybody. He will never see a return on the investment that went into fucking AEW.
Well, they only had what, $200 million of revenue.
If so that, and I mean that's a lot. But you look at some of the contracts. The motherfucking look at the Okada contract allegedly. Look at fucking the Mercedes Moné contract allegedly.
Allegedly.
So who we got? We're gonna end this on this. Who we got? Devin Haney fighting next, and who we got? Well, Devin Haney got. Well, he ain't got it. Who we got? Devin Haney
His daddy
fighting?
said his daddy said he need a rematch though. His daddy said he need a rematch.
I saw Ariel one. They like they need a rematch, but Devin Haney must be stringent on the rules of it. I'm like, he ain't got no power no more.
I was gonna say that nigga, you lost. You were not the A side in the fight no more. This nigga played us out. Listen, Ryan Garcia made it to where he was the underdog in this shit and knew he was gonna win that shit. You ain't gonna tell me that this nigga went out and bet $10 million on himself and fucking he got it.
He bet $2 million, 6-1 underdog, made $12 million.
$12 million. That's nasty work, yo. Talk about making money off yourself.
Listen, I ain't crazy. If I ain't gonna lie,
because he literally. I feel like when this fight was first announced all these months ago, it was a much more even playing field. And then Ryan Garcia started talking about the children of the owl statue and the fucking, all the other crazy shit. They abducted him and fucking. Then this nigga showed up and was watching Coco Melon in the press conference.
That was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but like I said, that was the first. I was like, this nigga's playing a game.
Yo, like, I ain't talking. You just hear
because I was listen from the wearing all white and fucking ski bopping through the fucking interview little thingy all the way. I was like, all right, this nigga's just out of it. I know a nigga on a bender when I see a nigga on a bender. You know what I mean? Real recognize real. Nigga looks mad familiar. Fucking, but when that nigga was listening to Coco Melon, he showed his hand. I was like, nope, it was a little bit too much.
This is hilarious. I'm sorry. This is funny.
Another opponent at the end of the day is another name off my resume. But it's a huge fight. Does it fight mean everything?
You better be careful because that's gonna get you, nigga. You think UMG don't play around, nigga? I was gonna say you think UMG don't play around, nigga. Coco Melon.
I only let 3 seconds play. That's why I didn't care.
But that's it. He did too much right there. I'd have believed the crazy the whole way up until the Coco Melon at the press conference. I was like,
and it's exactly it ain't like when he was talking.
I wish I'd have been watching that shit live because I'd have dropped the bet. I'd have dropped the bet on fucking Ryan Garcia if I'd have seen that shit live. Because I was like, this nigga he Dr. Evil us, yo. We thought this nigga was stupid, but he was with the shits the whole time.
With the shits the whole time.
He tricked us into thinking this nigga was whacking. I thought this nigga was a peon. I thought he was infantile in his mind.
Tor,
I was unfamiliar with this game.
Tor, before we get off, what they were chanting at the end of AEW today?
Was it CM Punk?
No, whoop that trick.
Yo, you can't. What are we doing? Why is the enemy? This is why WWE is the way it is.
You know where's NXT located?
It is located in Florida.
No, I'm saying
the performance center is there.
No, this ain't nothing bad. It's just a correlation.
Yeah, it's one of the few redeeming factors of Florida is that NXT.
Oh, the biggest that's about all the Florida version of AEW, the Florida version.
Yeah, because isn't it like in Orlando or somewhere?
Yeah. The performance center is.
So basically, now they're yelling the NXT's the Florida position top thing. Whoop that trick. What AEW requires you to say whoop that trick?
It doesn't. There should be no reason for that chant. Listen,
unless
there
you're in
should
Memphis,
be none whatsoever.
It should only be in Memphis or related to Trick Week.
Yeah,
Memphis is known for what's the song being made about.
They set out 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah, so it has no reason to be chanting. I'm like, AEW, do you not realize that the other stars and the other companies are getting you have a
promoing fucking
Tori, you have a black champion of your own. You have
a black. We don't even give a fuck about that. Listen, you know how horrible I feel when I had to be like, nigga, I ain't even watched Dynasty for nothing but goddamn Danielson versus Ospreay. I didn't even give a fuck. I knew that fucking Swerve was about to be the first black champion in AEW, but it don't fucking matter.
Tori, that was on Saturday. Trick won on Tuesday, and the audience had to whoop that Trick at the end of the night.
But they're still gonna do the Swerve dance when the fucking music hits and Prince Nana goes down the stage.
Your show with whoop that trick is a wow.
Nigga, they ended the pay-per-view on CM Punk champs damn near.
I'm like, ain't no way. Trick Williams is in the developmental of WWE. And by the way, Tori, you remember what happened
Trick
last
is the NXT champion now, goddammit. You show him some respect.
Tori, what happened last week? Tori, what happened last week, though? Dave Meltzer said Trick Williams is not that good.
But listen, that match with Ilya wasn't that great, though, if we're going to be completely honest. That was not Ilya's best match that we just saw on Tuesday night, nor was it Trick. The people went stupid for the finish because they were ready for Trick to be champ. Ilya's coming up to the main roster. But I didn't look at that as one of, like, that wasn't like, even Ilya versus Carmella was better than that. But Trick is still learning. Trick is still, listen, I'm always for putting the belt on the young guy. Strap the rocket to him. Fucking get him in there. You know, when this first started, I hated Trick Williams. And now the kid's over with me. Fucking, even though the match with Ilya wasn't nothing astounding, fucking, the way that those people popped for that shit when he won, it made a moment.
But
that's what matters in wrestling.
I'm just talking about the fact that Dave Meltzer, the AEW like fan-led person, said Trick Williams not good, and then the exact next week, the crowd.
I'm like Dave Meltzer in that respect though, because there's definitely more than a few videos where I said Trick Williams isn't that good, but he's gotten better. God damn it!
But that's why he in developmental though. That's why I'm not
exactly. But Dave Meltzer also said Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson was match of the year, and fucking we're only 4 months in. How the fuck are we even making these? Don't make no sense.
Dave Meltzer, Dave like Will Ospreay's the greatest. That man said you gave out 7 5-star matches. He said, of course, Will Ospreay exists. I'm like, bro, this is some next level claim.
Never forget, Will Ospreay has 7 5-star matches in a week one time, but Kurt Angle ain't got one.
I think even Kenny Omega said it.
That nigga, listen, that nigga did not give Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at fucking WrestleMania 25. He gave that shit fucking 4 some bullshit stars, and we know that was a 5-star match. That's the best wrestling match ever, and I stand on that hill. I'll die on that hill.
Yeah, but Tori, you know that's the same rating he gave Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, so that's a good sign that you in that range with them.
Yeah, but
Angelica said hello.
I don't fuck with goddamn Uncle Dave anymore, yo. It was different. It was different when you were fucking just like the silent majority that we'd read about fucking, but now I don't know. Anytime I hear Dave Meltzer's voice, I cringe because he's gonna say something fucking stupid.
I don't know what people think.
He's wildest parts of wrestling. Like he's been here for all of the fucking ridiculous moments. So you'd think he'd have a better baseline on this. Like nigga, you've literally been here since fucking the 80s.
I have not heard about this.
I was gonna say I don't know about that.
That's wow. I have not seen that. That's why I haven't told you about it. I didn't know this was going on. Like Fresh Fit going. Oh, which one you say Fresh? Fresh is why ain't he got like this Asian girl pregnant?
No, he's gonna get her to get a smortion.
A smortion.
Yeah, smortion.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to smortion.
Tori, you know you're a socialist now. You gotta accept this.
Oh, I've never been anti-smortion. Never ever. Not my body, not my problem.
All right, I don't know if we got anything else. Y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
Nope, I don't have any more talk about genitalia, so I think we're about done.
All right, let's go through these since I did in a minute. Let's just show some love to all these. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Angry Joe Budden.
Joe Budden.
Like the touch of velvet, Afro Kanye's voice, you can't forget. Sultry vibes, making bodies sway. R&B in the spotlight, come what may. Midnight groove, let the music play. Afro Kanye taking key.
We gotta stop ending it right at key bumps.
That's the only way to end it.
All right, y'all know the question we got. No question we got before we get out of it. Shout out to Angelica in the chat. Shout out to BMT. Shout out to Uniqo and everybody else in the chat. Shout out to everybody on Spotify. Listen, hit that follow button. If you on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. You know what to do. Go follow
notification bell.
Your notification bell. You can see the lovely Miss Ebony Moonbeam. Go follow her waifu views. And
happy waifu anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to make a video, but then I got late from work. But
you can post it before Sunday. You can make a video. I would be interested to see what video you come up with.
So, Ebony, tell them where they can find
something AI inspired.
Oh God. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. Cosplayer, creator of Anime for Dummies, powered by Blurred, where I give you all the anime knowledge. Once I get off of here, I gotta record some more videos. So content creation never sleeps. You can also find me on Wednesdays at the Blurred Cartels Round Table. Which was something tonight. If you want to see something, you should definitely go watch that. You can find me here on Casual Conversations, and you can also find me on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time on Waifu Views, your favorite female blur-led podcast, giving you everything fandom with a side of waifu. This Sunday, we will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary. Today is actually the anniversary on Sundays. So we are going to go down memory lane a little bit, and we're going to rewatch a little bit of our very first episode and talk about.
You guys should do a cleavage montage
and the journey and the progression and what's to come in the future. And yeah, I think that's everything I got for you guys. I think. Oh, and you can always come to my page and get lots of smut recommendations. BL smut to be specific.
Yeah, only homoerotic. Don't be in there looking for no straight
only BL manhwa.
Nasty work.
Because the Koreans do it best.
Tell that to Kim Jong-un.
But shout out to all of them. Yeah, go follow them. They be there Sunday. Look forward to their content and everything. By the way, last week I didn't say this was the 9-year anniversary of the Overall 99 Media Channel. So
and happy belated anniversary.
And in 2 weeks is the I'll Be That News 1-year anniversary. So we're gonna see what that. So we got 2 anniversaries around the same time. So I actually have to make content on that. Shout out to Ruby. Tori, where can they find you? We gotta end it the right way. A minute and 44 the right way.
Of course, you can find me at AfroComedy765 on all platforms. You can catch me here on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can also catch me on the Blurred Cartels Roundtable on Wednesdays, as well as Friday night. You're on Fridays, talking wrestling. Of course, here on Casual Conversations. You know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
And let's end it right. Shout out to my boy Monray. The album coming soon.
The world is great, but Monray don't care.
He don't care, y'all.
He's gone.
Shout out to Monray and a threesome with him and Sedusa.
He's gonna hate. He's gonna.
Yeah, last week it's only price this week.
Definitely gotta bring that back up on me.
You gotta put Monray in a song with him.
You gotta make a meme.
You gotta make him dancing in the rain with him.
With him and Sedusa from Power.
Dancing in the rain, turning the page.
Turn the page, Tori.
Oh yeah, dancing in the rain. Monray's letting go.
Not letting go.
He's in his own show. With every move, he's breaking the chain. Monray's dancing in the rain.
This track season isn't the way it used to be.
I like the beat with especially good. All right, we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. That's the only way the show can end.
Not using this as the outro track is nasty.
I'm not worried about dancing in the rain. Don't tell me. And we Ask the question, Pete.